I don't know if you've noticed, but my face is really scraggly and I got a lot going on. Well, first of all, I'm not the king of like grooming. I just wake up and do my thing. It really irritates my wife. She said I look like some kind of animal, like a scraggly animal, but she can't pinpoint what exact animal she's thinking of. So maybe in the comments, if you know what kind of animal she's referring to. I asked her, I said, is the animal cute? And she said, no, not at all. So I'm not exactly sure what animal that is. This morning I went and got furniture from my shop and I pulled up early, loaded it into the van. I ended up taking a lot of stuff, which was good. And I ran into one of my friends, the Kuya.
Hey, what's up? Yo, what's up, fam? I'm over here with Russell Cracker. Let's go.
Who are you?
I'm the Kuya if you didn't know. Oh yeah.
The Kuya is a San Diego legend. I mean, very famous out in these parts. But not just that, he's famous worldwide. He's a tattoo artist. And he's I would look at him as very like, to me, the Kuya is like a mentor. I've always looked up to him and what he does, not just like community things, but just the man that he's become. He used to be involved in like gangs and everything, found his way out of it, and now, well, he's a Christian believer. Aside from like God and anything like that, he's just a really amazing person. I look at the Kuya as a light. He's always been a light. So he welcomes these people into his shop, and then a lot of times like they'll pray over them and they'll just talk to them and give them hope. And I think that's just so cool. So I've always looked up to him, especially with my store. How can I have some of those things inside my shop where anyone is welcome and they all feel like that they belong? And maybe if they come in feeling low, as they leave, they're lifted up and they feel better, you know? So it's just always been something that I've always loved about what he does, and I try to incorporate that with my own life and my own world. But right now I'm headed to the bank, and then I'm gonna go get sandwiches. My wife is working from home today. She's working remote. So funny story about the sandwiches. I'm going to Jersey Mike's. The other day, my daughter, she gave me a little card, and it said that you can get a free regular size sandwich. So I was like, damn, I'm gonna use it. And then I found out it expired yesterday and I never used it. So I was telling my wife, oh man, the gift card expired. I was gonna get us sandwiches today. She said, so the only way you were gonna get me a sandwich is if you had the gift card? And I said no. So now I'm gonna go get sandwiches. 2 of them. Full price. What the duck? I'm already parked, so I'm gonna walk to the sandwich place down at the end of the little strip mall. Might as well get some exercise. Work off the sandwich before you eat the sandwich. You gotta hold it like a baby. I gotta stop and get a drink. Okay, I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I'm just gonna tell the story straight up how it is. Like, when people found out that my lease was ending, then all of a sudden you get these people and they want to talk to you about your actual space. Like, how much do you pay for rent? Like, how can I rent the place? How can I do this? How can I do that? I want to rent it. I want to take over the lease. And it's like, dude, I'm not a real estate agent. I am just a tenant of a space that I've rented for the last 10 years. Like, that's it. It's not it's not anything beyond that. So then you get people and they ask you all these questions and they want to know all this stuff. Like, dude, that's why you call the number and you talk to a realtor or something. So anyways, I ended up having a visit by someone, and I kind of thought the visit was just like a normal visit, just say what's up and whatnot. But actually, it kind of seems like the visit was more like a showing, like an open house. And then some of that information ended up going back to my landlord. And then it just became this big conversation about just going through my lease with a fine-tooth comb, and just opened up all these headaches for things that I didn't really need in my life right now. Like, I'm just trying to satisfy my lease, clean my place, get out of there. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to make this much harder than it has to be. No hate on anyone, no hate on the landlord, no hate on this person. It's just like, dude, I've got other things to worry about than to talk to my landlord about issues and stuff. Like, it's so late in the game. I'm taking this apart. I don't have a ladder, so I built my own device. So if I fall down and I never post again, it's because I'm in the hospital. Whoa. Oh no. She says I'm crusty, musty, and dusty on the back.
Wait.
That's not even bad.
That's crusty, musty, and dusty.
Oh no, it is pretty bad. Stella decided to help me. This is the wall right now. Well, hold on. Let me do this where you don't.
I've never seen someone film like that.
So the artwork is down. The big table's gone. Still the airplane. Still that. When I go to the back, there's still this stuff. That's empty. And then that, I just got to bring that stuff. A lot of it's just junk. Not too bad. Not too bad. So, I think I'm pretty much out of here. Well, no, I mean, I'm out of here for today. But I still have more to do, obviously. But I think some of the bigger stuff is gone. This stuff, like this thing, that's gonna be one load in the car. But aside from that, I think we're good. Getting there.